Hey, my name's Todd Woolsey, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Big Ben's nut sauce. I'm a blues rocker at heart, but I've been fortunate enough to make my living playing for country music stars such as Tanya Tucker, Pam Tillis, Tracy Lawrence, Trick Pony, to name a few. So in light of that, Jeff at Big Ben's asked me to play a little country maybe and demonstrate how Big Ben's nut sauce is great for the country player or the blues player as well as the rockers. Brad Gillis already demonstrated, if you saw his video, how great it works on a whammy bar guitar, and I mean, he went to town on that thing and it stays in tune. I too use it on my whammy bar guitars just like he does, and it works wonderfully. But for those of you that aren't into all that stuff, I want to show you how it works for you as well. So I'm going to demonstrate a few techniques on a fixed bridge guitar that can help you realize why you can't live without Big Ben's nut sauce. One is the drop D tuner. Some of you may not have a drop D tuner like this, but you might drop D tune, and it's nice when the string slides very smoothly on the nut and doesn't get caught. There's my drop D tuner. Well, what used to happen is I would go like this down to the D and it would be sharp, so I would have to give it an extra little yank. And you know, when you're in the middle of playing, you sometimes don't have that option of taking that time. So it's really nice to be able to just go right to the note and not have to worry about it. The second thing is some behind the nut bending, which there's some really simple things that you can do and apply to your playing immediately. One would be, say take the harmonics on the 7th fret, and you can play something like this. So I'm taking this, the B string in this case, and bending it up a half step behind the nut and bending it back down. The problem I used to have with that is the same thing. The string would get caught in the nut here, or the string tree, and it would be sharp. So I'd bend it up to the 4th, fine, let it back down to the 3rd, it'd be sharp. And then I would have to take a second to give that string a little yank to get it back in tune. With the Big Ben's nut sauce, I don't have to worry about that anymore. It comes right back in tune. So here's a demonstration of an idea of using that technique. Another behind the nut bend that you could use would be like. Anyway, so that stuff, same issue as the other ones. It would never come back to being in tune, but now it does. Another technique is a whammy bar technique, which I use sometimes when I'm playing a fixed bridge like this, which is I'll take a harmonic and bend it way up. So you're bending it way up. Again, comes right back to pitch. Another more subtle thing that a lot of you may not think about is you're so used to, if you're in the key of A, it has a lot of expression to go. And that flat 3rd. But when you're in the key of E, you lose that because right? Well, not if you get used to doing a little behind the nut thing. There you go. Another technique is a neck bend, which is like this. And I used to sometimes it wouldn't come back to tune. Another thing is the B bender. You got a B bender here. When you bend like that, it pulls here the whole string in the nut. And the problem without the Big Ben's nut sauce is, again, it would end up being sharp. The other advantage of Big Ben's nut sauce is that you actually break less strings. I can't remember the last time I broke a string at one of these contact points, where I used to break a lot of strings there. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me and letting me brag on Jeff and his great product, Big Ben's Nut Sauce. You can hear more of my music and the rockier, bluesier side of me on myspace.com/Todd Woolsey, or you can buy the CD at cdbaby.com or itunes.com. You can download it, or a plethora of other sites. Hopefully you learned a technique or two and have come to realize that you can't live another day without Big Ben's Nut Sauce. Go buy some. You'll thank me. Peace. I'm going to play out with something off the new record, Slinky.